Hey, what's going on, guys? Today we are at Mueller Acres, and I am super excited. I'm sure you can see some of the background, and we got lots more to show you. But we're going to start off by introducing you this special lady, Stacy Mueller, who's going to talk to you about Mueller Acres and what she's has going on here. So
Right. Well, thank you, John. This is really exciting. I know we've talked about it a couple times, but you're here. You're
I
here at
am.
Mueller Acres. So what do you think?
I'm going to tell you what I was expecting and what I got were totally different in a positive way, in a good way. I mean,
Did
like
I tell you that I had chickens?
you did not actually. I like,
See?
yeah, like I mean, like there's lots of animals here, and I did not expect it. I was totally caught off guard by this. I
Right.
mean, I'll be honest,
Yeah.
it's bigger than I expected.
Well,
Like
that's
I expected
great.
something big,
Yeah.
right? Based
Four and
on
a
what
half
you,
acres is
yeah,
big, though, right? It's a lot.
right.
Yeah.
But I did not know it was 4.5 acres. I was thinking,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, I was thinking it was like one
Backyard.
acre.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
it's like just
1 acre would
enough.
make it so easy, John, to do like the mowing, but here it's just a little bit, it's a daytime thing now.
Yeah. It's like it's amazing.
Oh,
So
thank you so much. I'm so glad that you came. And yeah, so let me just tell you a little bit about Mueller Acres. So here we are. We started actually being here with just, of course, the trees. We planted a few trees as well. I grew up in the country, always had a love for the country, but in these years, I didn't realize that we would actually have yet another little bit of a hobby farm type of thing. So Mueller Acres really does cater to people that would like a small micro event, small corporate gatherings as well. We have a beautiful tent that we put up, and tables and chairs, and we've got a barbecue that people can cook here. People actually come together when it comes to nature and just enjoying fireside where we're sitting in front of one of the firesides. But and also just we have the two Airbnbs here as well, so people can actually stay here at the acres. So that makes it really nice. It's all rounded in essence of an experience to rest, to recharge, to really get to a place where you're feeling like, wow, you know what, I can go tackle now my stress because here it does it feel like sort of stress free a little bit here.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it feels just very peaceful. And we've noticed that ourselves as well. So when you're out at the two bunkies out here, you don't realize time and you just realize, what? It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And you realize, because you're having some downtime. So it's really a place to rest, to recharge. And if you want to have your special event here, I think what it is because it's one of those smaller events, up to 50 people or so we can actually accommodate. But it's that you're able to talk with family or talk sort of a little bit more walking around the pond. It's just a more intimate setting in that way as well. And we have lots of goodies. We have like a beautiful, almost like a food wagon,
Yeah.
and we open it up and you can put all the snacks in there as well. We have beverage station. We have our little retro fridges that we bring, refrigeration that we bring out as well for ice and drinks and so on. So we can accommodate a nice little event for people as well. And we're located in Cooks Mills, and that's right in the heart of Niagara. We're about 15 minutes from Niagara Falls. There's beaches over here. There's trails to walk. There's so much here, and also the chickens. Of course, they're very friendly,
Yeah.
and and never thought I'd be doing that, but so growing up and going back to school when I was in my 40s, so about 45, I went back to school to become a palliative nurse. And in that time, I realized that people caring for loved ones didn't really have a place to sort of rest for a minute while they were visiting their loved ones at the hospital or at hospice. So I really felt one day I would like to have that opportunity to help people that way. So that's what my husband Derek and I have created here is a place for people to come. They can rest by the pond. They could do some writing. You could do some photography. We've had a painter here before. And so I have a little garden and then flower garden. And people are free to kind of go around, cut some flowers, pick some things from the garden. And so it makes them feel a bit homey. So we have that as well.
Absolutely. And now you've had weddings here as well.
We've had weddings here, and so that was a new adventure as well. So I went from being a nurse to being a party planner.
Love
I
it.
realized that the flowers that I grew when I was younger, the real flowers, I could now do in artificial by making centerpieces and arches. We have a beautiful spot where we have some wood arches where I create the floral as well. But people can bring their own flowers. They can bring their own centerpieces. You can, have your own caterer. We do have a preferred caterer. We do have a preferred photographer and a videographer, but we want to make sure that it's priced right too. So it's really affordable for people as well. So that's why I think it's been building some traction, is because people know that things cost,
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
yeah,
And the wedding industry has changed a bit, and people are starting to like more. It's not starting to like, but
yeah.
they're more getting into more intimate,
Yes,
you know.
intimate settings and
Yes,
sort of being able to have those, conversations with people that maybe they wouldn't see throughout the year, but here they are all together on one property and they're having a wedding and they're celebrating someone's beautiful beginning of their life. And so this is a perfect setting for that. We run the one Airbnb up till October, and then so from May till October, the other Airbnb, which is on Welland, it just shows up as the Loft, LOFT, and so that one is year round. And this is the Cozy Getaway. So as soon as you type in Welland, you'll see both of them come up on the Airbnb. And so, and also we have grounds for people to do some camping if they want to bring a tent and prepare for that
right.
too. So,
Which is also a great corporate retreat. People want to put together masterminds
hmm,
and events
yes,
like that
yes,
with in a corporate setting to create that
yes,
culture.
yes,
I
that's
mean,
right,
this is a great setting for that.
right.
I mean, anyone looking, you're going to see the
The
couple
bunkies,
buildings behind that.
yes,
We're going to take a closer look at it afterwards as we'll zoom in and take a look. So,
yeah.
I mean, this is really exciting. I mean,
Yes. Well, we have a smaller tent that we use, and we set up a television, and then we have a beautiful catering, a black tablecloths, and we set it up. It's on our Facebook page under Mueller Acres Rustic, and also people can reach out to it at Mueller Acres Rustic at gmail.com, and you'll have the information on there as well. But we set up that, and we have like beautiful lanterns sort of hanging from that, the tent, and then you can bring again your catering, or if you want, I can help with that for actually the party planning itself. But it's a great environment for people to go for a little walk in the country. We have another space back where you can walk by the trees as well, and you can just look around. And I think it provides an opportunity to think through some decisions that they're going to make, what they feel is important and what isn't important,
yes,
right?
exactly.
So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely love it.
So, like, we do like the corporate events and then the weddings, and also bridal showers and baby showers. We've actually done smaller anniversary parties, and I've done women's retreats. So I've done a few women's retreats, which work out really nicely in the summertime, where a few friends want to get together, or there's just like, they've got a group from their business network or their church, or maybe a pastor wants to come and just relax out here, where they have a lot of responsibility, and somehow being out here, sitting by the pond, some people have brought their fishing rods. I'm like, okay, listen, if you catch a snapping turtle, you have to put it back. If you catch a catfish, yeah, you can keep it. But anyway, some people have caught some little sunfish and then they put it back, whatever. But it's a fun environment too, and it is what it is in that way. We do have, so if people have brought their children out from homeschoolers as well, we've put our some games out, some like cornholes, some fun games that wholesome games that we used to play maybe when we were children, and now the kids get to see that. They get to see the chickens, and then we have some little rescue rabbits. So there's a lot to see on Mueller Acres.
Absolutely. With that note, why don't we go take a look around and get a tour and see what, things
Let's
a
do
little
that.
bit closer.
Great. Hi, everyone. I'm so glad that you came here to Mueller Acres. We're just here on our pallet porch where you can see we have a barbecue available. We have a little sitting area in there where it's cozy. And right here we have a chimenea that we can put some little candles in as well. And right behind we have our fireside. Here we are with our fireside. So we have a fireside here, and we have one out front of the bunkies as well. So we're going to go and see the bunkies. Bullseye. That hasn't happened before. But here you can see that we have a few games here at Mueller Acres, which are fun, and they're fun team building as well. And we also have cornhole and a few other special games that we have on the property that you're welcome to use. Well, here we are. We've got the two bunkies here, the Canadian and the Cola. And so come on in for a little tour. Just picture yourself here at Mueller Acres. Come on in. Hi, everyone. Come on in and see our bunkie. So this is our first Canadian bunkie. And then you can go upstairs, climbing upstairs. And up here is actually a standing room. And we have two single beds, and we make that into a queen bed as well. And again, This is for that experience in the great outdoors. And then we'll go out to see the pond right in front. This could be you. So just imagine you're sitting here in the morning with your cup of coffee and you're looking out at a beautiful pond. Yes, I suppose you could bring your fishing rod if you wanted to. And there's also a really nice walk around. And just beyond the trees here is a little observation deck. And it's beautiful starry sky. This is our observation deck where you can sit here and look at a beautiful starry sky or birds. And over here beside the pond, you can bring your blanket and have a beautiful picnic by the pond. And you know what? It's just a beautiful way to appreciate nature. And for those who like to get up early with their cup of coffee, come on. This is a nice little walkway towards the country. Yep, yep, yep. Here we go. 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 Here we go.
All right, Stacy, I want to say thank you so very much for the tour today. This is incredible. I see the potential here and I see how it can help many business people, small events like weddings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I could totally see it.
Oh, that's so great. Thank you so much for having me, actually, and being able to participate today and seeing everything because it's different when you come, isn't it, to what you're actually
Absolutely.
thinking something could be. And so maybe that's what people are thinking also, that they'd like to have an opportunity to come. So please reach out to us. We'd love to host your event, or if you want to have a personal retreat, or you want to, as a couple, come for an anniversary or a special event or a small micro wedding, please consider us here at Mueller Acres. And also for things that you'd like to maybe decorate with. We also have beautiful wreaths that I make from things from our property as well, from nature. So it's exciting.
Absolutely. I'm going to put some of those pictures in this video right after this. In the meantime, for our closing question,
Yes.
I would like to ask you, what advice would you have for aspiring entrepreneurs who are pretty much ready to take the leap, but haven't done so yet and maybe have some hesitation?
I think the main thing would be to you don't know what you don't know. You find out information, but if you take that step, your next step will follow a good decision that you've made. So you're not where you were before. And you're not in the future yet. You're where you are right now. And I think that if you take that step right now, you can make a difference in both your family, in your community, in your finances, and you can turn this around. It's taking those small steps and doing that small thing to begin with.
Absolutely. Thanks for tuning in, guys. My name is John Papaloni. If you like what you saw and you want to see some more, subscribe to the link below. Thanks for tuning in to today's
Thank
episode.
you.